People always ask me, how exactly do you fund an E-2 visa? Do you need hundreds of thousands of dollars just sitting in cash? When my husband and I moved from Canada to the US through the E-2 visa, we didn't have all the money sitting in just one account. We actually used a combination of different funding sources. The first and biggest source was a home equity line of credit, also called a HELOC. We own a small one-bedroom condo in Victoria, BC. We bought it back in 2017, and over the years it had built up some equity, so we were able to take a line of credit against the property. That HELOC ended up funding the majority of the purchase of our business. The second piece was personal savings. We did not have a massive amount saved specifically for this, but we did contribute around $20,000 Canadian from our own savings towards the investment. Number 3 were personal line of credits. So both my husband and I took out personal line of credits that we used as part of the funding for the business purchase. Number 4 was selling small investments. So we had a few stocks that we ended up selling and using part of those proceeds towards the purchase of the business. Now, those were our funding methods. I've seen a lot of other Canadians fund their E-2 visas in different ways based on their personal experiences and their personal financial profiles. Some of the common ones I've heard include selling a business in Canada and using the proceeds of that to purchase the business, family gifts from parents or relatives, or investor partners, sometimes in exchange for equity in the business that they buy down in the US. And one thing a lot of people don't realize is that the US government doesn't necessarily require the money to all come from cash savings. It just needs to be legal, traceable, and invested into the business. So if you're Canadian and thinking about the E-2 visa, don't assume you need a massive pile of cash just sitting in your bank account. There are often multiple ways to structure the investment.